Hello, and welcome to another installment of Bottles That Change the World. Now, this one's a little bit different. For the most part, this series is my chance to kind of pull out bottles I've reviewed before and kind of give them an extra kick your way. This is a little bit different because I am actually going to be reviewing this bottle in the course of this video. Now, to explain why this thing is important, you have to imagine a scenario that has happened, I guarantee you, thousands of times in the last, 20 to 25 years, in the United States in particular, but maybe not just in the United States. You are a kind of burgeoning spirits nerd. You are beginning to spread your wings a little bit. You are moving beyond your Johnny Walker Blacks and your Red Breasts and your Henny VSOPs. You're chasing after, Eagle Rare 10s and stuff like that. You're beginning to realize that there is a wider world of spirits out there. And you are broadly aware that higher age statements are generally better. Which is not always true. And by the way, you haven't yet gone through the purgatory that is premium rum yet. That's coming, but you haven't gotten there yet. Anyway, so you know that higher age statements are good and something you're going to look for. But you also know that most very old spirits are expensive. So just out of curiosity, one day you go to your local liquor store's website. Maybe you ask around, but I'm guessing you went to the website and you do a little filtering. You set your filter at like $100, $80 maybe, and you just kind of sort by age or do some searching, some creative booleans, and eventually at some point you will stumble across this Delord 25-year-old Bas-Armagnac. And you will say to yourself, what's a Bas-Armagnac? And then you will hit the Wikipedias, you will do some reading, and you will discover that Armagnac is a region in southwest France that makes brandy. It is one of the oldest regions in the world, yada, yada. You will learn all this stuff. And you will say, well, goodness me, $60, if it was a couple of years ago, or $70 or $80. Usually this is more around 70 these days, but it depends. That's a pretty darn good price for something that is 25 years old. And so you went off and bought this. And that was your introduction to Bas-Armagnac. So let's see what you got. Let's see what you got with your money. Now, I'm not going to do the whole thing where I taste and then add water and then taste again. It really doesn't bear a whole lot of water, this. I will say, over the years, this has changed in at least one big way, which is, at least on this bottle, they've gotten rid of the stupid, annoying Delord wax. It's still on their vintage releases, a lot of their other kind of upper-level stuff, but at least in the basic range, they've taken the wax off, and thank God. Like, little golf clap for Delord. Thank you for getting rid of the stupid wax. A lot of us had the experience of trying to break out a hammer or like a pocket knife. How the hell do you get through this stuff? Anyways, let's do some notes. On the nose, kind of a rust thing, like rusting old car. Like a rusting old car with raisinets kind of dribbled all on top of it. Some topsoil. A couple of loose flowers. Touch of, not orange peel. What is that? It's almost like a Grand Marnier thing. A little bit of Grand Marnier. Sure. More raisinets. Hint of like some kind of other dried fruit, like a dried peach, maybe. Touch of tobacco. Let's go with like stoved Virginia. that's about it. I mean, this is 40%. It's got a nice nose. It's not a super complicated nose. Remember that Delord makes a ton of this. They are the largest house in Armagnac, which is still to say they aren't that big. They're dwarfed by all the big houses in Cognac, but they make a ton of this. On the palate. I do think they have added a touch of sugar to this. It's not too bad. It's cramping the mid palate a little bit. It feels like it feels a little bit clipped, but it's still a lovely Armagnac. What are you getting? You're getting a little hint of that rust thing, but it's more like an aluminum foil kind of. There's something metallic in there. But nice, good metal, delicious metal. Tobacco again, Black Cavendish. Maybe a little Sauv Virginia in there too. Caramel, raisins, raisinets. Grand Marnier again. Touch of topsoil, black pepper, cinnamon stick. And, you know, the sugar and the bottling strength are, you can tell they're cramping this a little bit. This would be so much better at even 42%, and if they drop the sugar, but if this is your introduction to not just Armagnac, but like the world of spirits outside of that little sphere of normal stuff, like this is an eye-opener right here. It's an eye-opener. I'm not going to score too high. I'm only going to give this an 84. But 84 is legitimately in good territory. We are well into, like, this is a good spirit. This absolutely buries a lot of entry-level scotches, cognacs, even a lot of entry-level basic bourbons just are not as good as this. So this is an eye-opener for a lot of people. And a lot of people went out and bought this, having no idea what Armagnac was, just seeing it's, you know, a 25-year-old spirit I can buy for 60, 70 bucks. And it converted a lot of people, and that is why it is in this video series. Delord, 25-year-old, Bas-Armagnac, one of the bottles that changed the world. 84 points, still out there. I wouldn't pay more than 70 bucks for this. It's not really that much better than the basic, like, 10-year-old, 15-year-old, if I'm totally honest. But at the same time, it's not that much more expensive, and it says 25 on it. So that alone almost makes it worth the grab, because it's old and it doesn't suck. So if you're looking for something that meets that criteria for yourself or for gifting, it's still out there. Go grab it. Definitely changed a lot of people's trajectory in spirits. There it is. And I'm going to shut this down. Thanks for watching, and cheers.